Hello guys, Anmarchi here, back with another Mineshaft episode. Now hopefully you haven't noticed what's in the background, but you probably did. Ah, there it is. I had it. There we go. Right now you can't tell what it is, but you might have seen it. So, let me give away the surprise. See that? See that? See all this? This is a mushroom biome. That is right, guys. After approximately 9 months, 10 days, 24 minutes, 33 seconds, 0 hours, Mineshaft found its first mushroom biome. There were expeditions before to find mushroom biomes. Unsuccessful, failed, some ending in death, some ending in murder. But after a long, treacherous journey through the sea, after eating his best friend, which was a cow, Mickey found this beautiful mushroom biome and decided to be nice enough to share it with the rest of the Mineshaft server. So here I am. I decided that I would come and grab my own mushrooms and some medicium because that's really what mushroom biomes are good for. We are approximately oh, he was oh, he was in. Guess what? That whole time when he joined, I was in F1, so I couldn't tell. Huh. I had no idea. Mark Paintball joined. He's been here too. Now, there's one house over there made out of stone brick. And then there's another house over here that I haven't seen yet. I just found out about the second island a minute ago. Whoops. Excuse me for a second. Just had to do that. I have not seen this house yet. I do know that... Ooh, I think this one might be... I think that this one's Mark's. One's Mark's, one's Mickey's. Okay, this is probably Mark's. Maybe it's Mickey's. I don't know. No, this is Mark's. Definitely. So Mark... Oh, this auto smelter machine. Yeah, it doesn't look that broken. So this is Mark's house. Mark came back on during 1.6.2. Ooh, this is beautiful. Came back on during 1.6.2, built a brand new beautiful house. Mickey found this mushroom biome after much, what's the word? Treachery? Through the water, he found this mushroom biome, and then Mark abandoned his new house he just built and came to build another new house. So, now that we've got all the formalities out of the way, this isn't an episode about the mushroom biome. I actually want to do a tour of spawn, because spawn has changed a lot since I last toured it. But I wanted to show you guys that we found a mushroom biome. So I'm going to lasso up 2 cows here, take them back through the nether trail. We're only about 4,000 blocks out, you can see. It's not going to take that long to get back, but I am going back. I'm going to grab me 2 mushrooms. I think I just called them cows. They are mushrooms, and rightfully so. And then I will be back with spawn. Hello guys, I'm back, and I figured that a spawn tour should start at the actual spawn, and this is the actual spawn. Now, it's impossible to give a spawn tour without giving some history, so we might step into some history lessons. But this is it's a tour about spawn, and we're gonna look at spawn houses, but it's also more of a tour about the area around spawn, because there's a lot of cool stuff built around spawn that I'm not even sure too many people know exists. So this is the actual vanilla spawn. This is where we first spawned. We knew that we didn't want to build in a taiga biome because the snow's annoying, so we were like, okay, let's find a plains biome or something like that nearby. So this right here, this massive thing, is a near complete iron golem farm. It's a near complete iron golem farm. I heard that at some point all Mickey needed was villagers to do villagers and redstone and light up the area around it. There's been a lot of lighting up with torches, I see, so I don't know if that phase is complete or still in the process, but he might just need to do villagers and redstone now. Anyway, the reason that it's built here, this giant cobblestone thing right in the middle of spawn, is that, if you did not know, in every Minecraft world, the spawn chunks, as long as the world is loaded, the spawn chunks are loaded. So these chunks will always be loaded, the iron golem farm will always be running, and all we need is a place to put all the iron. So there's going to be tons of iron on the server. Tons of iron. Now, if we head this way, this road leads us into spawn. This means it's raining. Let's take down the particles. Oh, they're already down. This was supposed to be a place that Mickey built before 1.6 to put our horses in. He built this. But, ooh, I can't break anything. This is weird. I'm, like, stuck in control click mode. I don't know what's going on. Good, I can break stuff again. Mickey built this. It looks like he started tearing it down, then changed his mind or something. I don't know. That was to store our horses in, but it's not going to happen because we have different places for it now. Now, up here, we'll head. That's the actual village where we all have our houses, or the town rather, city. But I want to show you. This is what we were working on last episode, I believe, or maybe the episode before. This is the Mineshaft River. Now, Spawn is pretty much an island. It's covered by water on 3 sides. So I figured that I'd put this 4th side in just to make it an island, to make it a little cool. I think that it's really cool. We got a little bridge here. We go through here. And then this is kind of where I stopped working and I need to do some more. This covered part I might leave. I don't know. These trees have got to go. This tree I'm leaving. Look, it's got that thing where this part was in the water so it's darker. I think that's always a cool effect. If you didn't know about that, that's just a piece of spruce wood. And so on and so forth. If we head up here, I started working with Jayan on this, and this was kind of his area. We're going to connect this pond into it somehow, and his idea is that the river comes all the way down to here. All the way down to here. It's going to, we actually blew up land up to here. This is how far the land's been blown up, but we still need to do a lot more work. The land's, it's going to go actually up this river, and we're going to build a pond at the top of this river. And right up here, there's going to be a pond, and the water's going to flow down into the river over there. And over this way, there's going to be a waterfall. A waterfall right here into the water and spawn into this big ocean. And Spawn will be surrounded by water on all 4 sides, and we can officially call it Spawn Island. So now we're going to visit this thing. This is the giant downvote. Giant Reddit downvote. But it's not actually a giant downvote. It's something else. We'll see it in a second. If you are familiar with Hurricane Sandy that hit the greater New York area, this is where I spent all my Hurricane Sandy. I was locked inside because it was too stormy to go outside, so we spent our time building this whole area. This is a zombie spawner. If you AFK around here, somewhere around here, zombies will spawn, and you can get them. And if you head down here, go down this way, zombies have started spawning. You could hear them. This is an enchanter. Keep going down, and this is a cave spider spawner. It's like we also found a skeleton spawner not far from here, a normal spider spawner, and I think another zombie not too far. And we set up traps for some of them, but we never connected them. Maybe one day we'll come back here, but we just use the Enderman farm for XP now. It's the simplest way to do it. But those are just some XP farms. That's really all it is down here. But it was also a great cave to go caving in. Like, we caved that whole area out. It was a huge, expansive, beautiful cave. Yep, and that's what this whole downvote arrow thing is. This is kind of like one of the edges of Spawn. It's like on the edge. Ooh, eat some potatoes. And we'll head back. This area, I just found out a little while ago, is called Spawn Beach. I love the name for it. You'll see random colored sheep around Spawn. That was done by not Nathor. It was done to Nathor by I Am Blue Cheese and Mark the PB. So I think the sun's just setting. This area is called Spawn Beach. That's what Mickey and the guys kind of called it. This is Anmarchi's awesome slot where horses are happy. This is a stables. Every person has a spot. I have some horses in here like Packy, Jackson, and Charlotte. And I don't know whose horse that is. That's just a horse wandering Spawn. We're also coming up on this spot right here. This is kind of like an overlook for Spawn. You can look out here, see people's houses, go up even again, look up here. I was thinking, okay, now like I said, sorry before I get interrupted, was my idea that I had for this thing. It's kind of like an overlook of Spawn. It's really cool. You can look out and see all of Spawn. But, oh, you just see the mine. You don't see the shaft. We'll get to that. But, anyway, my idea for this thing was maybe, since we're putting that pond back there, we can make it, I can work with the person who built it. I still don't know who built this. I think it was Chiz. Might have been Time, but this doesn't look like Time because he doesn't really build that much. But, my idea was we could make this look, or at least work, kind of like a dam. and it's like a dam holding back the water, because that would make sense because there's water coming out of this. And it would look really cool if it was like a dam holding back water. I think that'd be a cool idea. Anyway, this is Mickey's spawn plot. He's built up houses, taken them down so many times I can't even remember. Down here he has some ways to get food. Ooh, I've not been down here in a while. Let's check it out. This looks like a cow breeder to me. Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is. It's a cow breeder. Never seen a cow breeder like this. I'm not going to go around punching buttons on it, though. Over here, this is a really cool way to hop into his pig farm. And right through here, we go up one more time. And we're back where we started on the surface. He has a lot of stuff in there. And if you look... Ooh, hello, guy. If you look over here, this is also Mickey's stuff. Temp storage, Mickey's spawn house, rebuild again. Yeah, this is where he's just keeping his stuff so that he can have a fresh canvas, a fresh slate to build with. Right here, this is Glowthox's house. Who's this guy? Saddle but no name. This is Glowthox's house. It's he doesn't come on that much anymore, but it's a pretty cool house. I think that what does it say? Glowthox's den, maybe? Glowthox's den. Yeah, I think that it's a pretty cool house. He should, in my personal opinion, build up on the second floor. Looks like he was going to because he has stairs up here, but there's nothing up here. Anyway, moving right along. This is, and if you want to go to any of these guys' channels, check them out. You can go to my channel, and on the right there's a sidebar with all of them in it. Right here we have Chizapafu's house. It's a castle build. It's kind of look like this. Like I said, this isn't too much about the houses. It's more about the stuff around spawn. Down here, he has some stuff. Yeah, I actually I haven't seen this yet. Donkey Kong and Lollipop. Huh? It's a pretty cool. Whatever. And these sorry. Well, the phone rang and I spaced out a little. But these are to attack your horse. It's a tack your horse station or a tie your horse. I'm not actually sure which one it stands for. I just always say tack. And then here, this is, and if you notice, the grounds like right around spawn are kind of kept up nice. We try to do that. We kind of let them run into the ground, but then we tried to fix them. No house here. This is Nathor Gaming's house, but he kind of got pranked with sheep. It was like part prank, part grief. I don't know really what happened here. This sheep house, and it says ship with the line over the E. Again, Mark Paintball or Mark the PB or Bear Gaming, whatever you want to call him, started to rebuild his house here, and then he quit. Just one of his many rebuilds and quits. This is I Am Blue Chiz's Pokeball right here. This is just looks like a place for some testing or whatever. This says Mineshaft, and it has all the Mineshafters' names and their YouTubes. You can go through it. I won't go through them all, but you can see they're all here. There's me, last but not least. This is a Statue of Time Gamer skin. I don't know why it says high there in dirt, but that's his skin. It's a very adequate reconstruction. Here is the portal. I feel like it should be a little bit better, a little bit more grand. This goes down into the tunnels, and you can take these tunnels to either this one will go to where Farmville is, Zombie Spawner, and the Branch Mine. All three of those locations, but it just says Branch Mine. And then this goes to that cave that we were in before with the Zombie Spawner and all that. Okay. Nice. Moving along, over here we have JN Snowboarder's house. He hasn't updated it in a while. Oh yeah, I did that actually, believe it or not. This is his house, hasn't updated it in a while. He got all this mossy stone because he found a jungle temple. And last but not least, never least, is Mr. Ricky Rocks with a pretty cool house. He built like a kind of standard house. I don't know if this is what he was thinking. Like, this is a pretty standard house. He didn't put anything up here. And then I think that he wanted to build up, but he already put on the super cool roof, so he built down instead. And down here he's got storage room. That kind of got destroyed. Well, like, it just got taken apart. Cow farm. Farm. And this is the coolest part. You keep going down. This is an apartment. Rent it for a low price. The arrow kind of points down to the apartment. You know, you got your privacy, trapdoors. Down here, you got some nice stuff like some chickens. You know, you gotta have chickens in your apartment. Like, this is a quality apartment. I would rent this, like, regularly. If I did not have a house in the area, I might actually just rent this. Even though I have a house in the area, it's not complete. And then that's, like, storage for people who live here. It's a quality apartment. I think it just needs some more chests, maybe a crafting table. It'll be great. And now, up and through here, let's look at some more of the buildings around spawn, because that's what I wanted this more to be about. There are a few directions you can head. We came in from that direction. That direction's like the cave. This direction, there's like 4 directions, you know. That makes sense, northwest, south, east. This is... Oh my goodness, I should have given this tour on horseback. That would have made so much more sense. I'm trying to get used to this new horse thing. It's like sometimes it's appropriate to use horses, sometimes it isn't. This is obviously a, for instance, where it was appropriate to use a horse, but I didn't. Just because I forgot about it. But anyway, this is another stables. This one's like good for 1 horse, I think, even though Mickey has 3 in there. I think it's more appropriate for 1 horse. Those are Ricky Rox's horses. Let's see, can I jump through half slabs and not get hurt? Yeah, it doesn't hurt me. This is the bridge that I showed you before. Oh yeah, we can't go across. Wow, that's not a horse-friendly bridge. I should work on that. This is Farmville. If you want to see the building of Farmville, check back in the Mineshaft playlist, but also check my live streams. I did a lot of that. We have so much stuff built at Farmville. It's basically a place for new people to come on the server, but also old people when you need food. This used to be a diamond block, but I switched it out to quartz because it was like, it felt a little out of place. Like, it felt a little forced. This is a branch mine. And this is Farmville, where you can just go farming. There's another zombie spawner right down there. We keep going this way. This horse's name is Molly, by the way. Oh, hop up here. Come on, move. I got a little stuck. Okay, now this was like the first farm ever built in the server. I'm surprised it didn't all break in 9 months. But I guess people don't come out here that much. This is like a construction zone, and that's exactly what it looks like, a construction zone. For the base of construction site. Stay here. And we go in, obviously a construction site. It's actually an old base of mine and some other people's that got refurbished and is now getting used. They got some villagers. It's a pretty nice place. I wish them the best. That's actually Team Sweden, I think. Team Sweden minus Chiz, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if Chiz is in on it. Team Sweden is Mickey, Chiz, and Time. Now we keep moving. There's one more direction to check out around spawn. Come on. Hop up here. Keep moving. Why can't I get up this? I should be able to, right? I think that I can jump up this. Why can't I? Know I can jump 2 blocks in this horse. I've done it before. Okay, well, I'm not even gonna get up that. That was weird. Come on, you can jump 2. I've seen this horse jump 2 blocks. Come on, jump 2. Tell me that wasn't 2 blocks. Kind of want to breed this horse and get a new one because it can't even jump 2 blocks. What? Okay. Damn it. Okay, let's go. Let's move. Back to spawn. Yeah, I had like a couple of really good horses, but then, holes. But then I lost them in an incident that I'd prefer not to talk about. It was a very sad incident. Very sad day. Now, I actually like the wheat in the back of Glowthox's house. It's a nice touch. One last place to go. Another horse-related place. And over here, it's behind... It's the last direction we haven't gone yet. Behind this house right here. This arch used to be here, but then it got expanded and made bigger. And this part got built. This is another stables for your horse. You might think, wow, you went stables crazy. But, okay, you can at least jump 1.5 blocks. But this is a horse race arena. I hope it's not finished because it has some bugs that need to be ironed out. Yeah. This horse is not great. Kind of want to breed it for a better one. But you go around in a circle. I've never won I think I finished in last every time that I've played, but it's still fun. You hop out. So like if you bring like 3 horses and you want to race them all, you can put some in here. And I really like this road scheme, especially in the desert. I think it looks cool. It looks like whoever's working on it plans to extend it, which will be nice. I just don't know what else they plan to put on it. Over there is the direction of our house, so I might talk to whoever's working on it and see if we can get it extended all the way to our house. That'd be cool. A passageway to our house, not through the nether. And with horses, we could actually get back and forth pretty quick. So, oh, there is one last thing. Oh, okay, good. That was a close one. Oh, I was going to say the Christmas tree right here, but it's gone now. There is a firework display, but there's no fireworks loaded in it. So yeah, I think that's actually all of it. That's pretty much spawn. There's probably some stuff that I missed. I might have missed some stuff. I didn't do an in-depth tour of anyone's house, really. But that's pretty much Mineshaft spawn. Time has a nice basement. I'd show it to you, but I didn't even touch on this house. This house is our house. We'll leave him, or her rather. Do I have a lead? Yeah, I have a lead. We'll leave her at the Tack Your Horse station. I'll show you my house. Real quick. I had a house, everyone made fun of it. So I kept changing it. Like some people would make fun of it, I changed it a little. People made fun of it, I changed it a little. Until eventually I got so sick of it that I just blew my house up because I hated it so much. Well, I didn't hate it that much, just everyone else hated it. So I blew it up, and then I built this giant mob system. You probably have seen it. It's kind of huge. I don't know how you miss it. It goes all the way up to about 180. And it's really efficient. It works during day and night, but I'll just sleep. You notice that the mushrooms that I was bringing back, look, it's like he's attracted to the bed. He must make a baby with the bed because it's the same colors as him. So then I built that, and I was gonna build a house, a specific house under it, but it was like a little too generic. It looked too. Every time I do this, I feel like I'm in an action movie. I put that there so that the cows can't get up because they'll kill themselves. Let's see, is there anything in here? I clean it out constantly, so like that's a pretty regular load. But I've gotten over a stack of TNT already from it. It's great. So I wanted to. The house that I was gonna build was a little generic, so I decided to build something a little bit more original. And this really is original. You know, it's different. It's almost a little too different. Mark Paintball called it 50 Shades of Grey Estate, and that's what I've been calling it. It's a joke because it's like I used all different types of gray and dark and everything, and I think that it looks pretty nice. The hardest part I think of building is like you want randomness but not too much, you know what I mean? Like if I were to build a house, Nathan's house is like an extreme version. It's just stone brick square, you know what I mean? It's like it's no originalness, whereas like that's getting there, that's getting there. This might be too much. I don't know. It's beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So tell me what your favorite part of Spawn was. I won't be offended if it's not my house. Drop a comment below. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.